everyone. Good evening. Welcome to Conversations with MM. This is Marivir Montibon. I'm here in Woodside, New York, and hope everybody's doing well. And this is another episode of another exciting conversation regarding right now the ongoing show in the movies Easter Sunday, which stars Jokoy, a very popular Filipino comedian, and as well as in the movie Easter Sunday, which is an all Filipino cast for the first time. And so this is very important. I personally feel that this is something we need to talk about. So our guests for this evening are two prominent individuals in the media entertainment industry. And I'm talking about no other than my wonderful friends, Miguel Braganza, who is a celebrated director, actor, and singer. Miguel is the one on the rightmost person in white suit. He was part of the ensemble of the Miss Saigon in various presentations in the US. So I am so glad that he's going to be joining us tonight. And also, we have Luis Pedron. Luis is a professional TV, film, and stage actor, and he's also the programmer and film festival director of the International Film Festival Manhattan. So, without any further ado, let's try to join this conversation. Hope you will enjoy it. Okay, so this is going to be a very happy conversation today because I'm with my two great friends in the entertainment industry. They're also in the media. And they're rooted here in New York and are very much willing to share with us their insights on the recent or the ongoing film of Jokoy, Easter Sunday. Let me welcome my great friend and relative, Miguel Braganza. Hi,
Yay!
Miguel. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear relative. My God,
And
we're back in
also,
Sikihor.
oh my God, fresh from the blood from Sikihor.
Yeah,
It's New York. And here we have also another great friend, Luis Pedron. Welcome, Luis, and thank you for your time. It's good to have
Kamusta?
yes.
Okay, now let's talk about the Easter Sunday movie by Jokoy, the first all Filipino cast on mainstream movies by Hollywood, and no less than Steven Spielberg himself. So
Yes.
you are veteran actors and into this industry. So tell me, Miguel and Luis, ano ang ano nyo? How did you find the story and the script? Was it good? Was it remarkable? Or
Um.
what is it? What are your thoughts? Let's hear it from Miguel.
Yeah. First, I am so proud that we're featured in Hollywood
Mhm.
as a Filipino, and I'm so. I think Jokoy was a lovable actor.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Uh, the I think I enjoyed it, but
Great.
it's not as I'm not going to compare to other movies, but
Uh-huh.
I think my feeling is that there's either I don't know if Luis will agree with me a little problem with the script
Oh.
and the casting,
Mm.
and I feel there's it doesn't have the spark of that movie a Greek wedding, that kind of thing, but it's also about Greeks.
Uh-huh.
um, there were some beautiful moments there,
Mm-hmm.
but I was looking for something more, you
Oh,
know yeah, something more.
I see.
Yeah.
Like, what is that more?
um, I think I don't know if I'm right to say this, but there's just so much uh, caricaturish of some characters.
Too much caricatures.
Yeah.
I like that word.
Yeah. Yeah, but I enjoyed it, but I'm not satisfied
Oh,
because it can be better. You know that I would say, but I enjoyed it and I love the ensemble work. And yeah, I think it's just I think a lot of my friends who went to school with me, we were about 10 or 15, shared the same feeling.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
How about you, Luis? Thank you, Miguel.
you.
What do you think, Luis? Huh.
I have to say, it's a dream of a Filipino or an Asian artist to be
Mhm.
actually in a Hollywood film like that. So
Yeah.
I don't want to say otherwise, but I want to say positive things about it. By the way, Miguel,
Yeah,
wasn't Lydia Gaston your co-star in a off-Broadway show that
Mr.
you
Gon,
were
yeah,
downtown and I
yeah,
watched you?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where your character was
Lydia
Tokyam.
did a
Wasn't that
great
Lydia
job.
Gaston?
Yeah, that's Lydia Gaston. She played the
Wow.
mother.
So
Yeah.
they've been
So a
together,
lot of
right?
this,
So,
Mhm.
I actually a lot of this characters or actors were formerly living here in New York City, stage actors, and so I'm proud of
Yes,
them
yes,
to see them in a Hollywood film like that, and especially Jokoy, that we're
yeah,
all rooting for as a famous stage stand-up actor.
yeah. It's
And
wonderful.
then
He's
I have
wonderful.
had the great opportunity to interview Tita Josie, who is the mother of Jokoy. And how I'd wish now, I know I love Lydia Caston on screen, no? But
Mhm.
how I love to have had Josie Harrison mismo, the mother of Jokoy, to star as the mother. And I know she would have been funny and authentic and fun to see her there. But I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna say three of my favorite actors there, and I think
go ahead.
I also had a good inkling also with Crazy Rich Asian when I saw Gemma Chan as my favorite in Crazy Rich Asian, and look at her now. She's a Hollywood star in Marvel films. Of course, Lou
Yeah.
Diamond Phillips was one of my favorite there. He
Mhm.
was very authentic, and in a few minutes that he was on screen, you'd remember his character.
Agree.
Just playing himself, but it was so fun, diba?
Agree. Yeah.
My favorite, I don't know, Marivier, if you actually agree with me. My favorite is Cousin Eugene.
Oh,
Eugene Cordero plays Eugene, the cousin. He
uh-huh.
had the most scenes with Jokoy, and he made the most of it. It was so authentic. Kasi he had the roller coaster ride. He was the one in the chase. He was the
Yeah.
one with the storyline, and he was the one who had the most, I think, the authentic accent if he had to play an accent. And of course,
He was the
Tiffany
center of
Haddish,
conflict.
the cop, when she did all that monologue, I was laughing and laughing. The former girlfriend, the cop, wasn't she funny? And I think with just a few minutes of her scene, I think right before the right during the chase, and
Uh,
also at the ending, she still had the punchline of having, "Hey, I'm the ex-girlfriend," and she was at the ending. Those are my three favorite characters. But I'd like to pass the ball to you guys for the conversation about the different characters.
Yeah.
Baravier, who
Yeah.
were your favorite characters in the movie?
I liked Jokoy, of course, and I found Ava Noblezada a little bit like too tamed. It was too non-challenging for her. The role that she
Yeah.
had, Sweetie Pie.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like too non-challenging, really, because she can do much better given
Yeah. But
whatever
she,
outrageous role.
yeah, she was very
And
natural though. Very natural.
she was like really a Filipino
Mm.
sweetheart or something like that. And I like uh, I like the son of Jokoy. He was like the character of the confused millennial, like neither Filipino and neither American. So for me, that was a good message of the movie. And what was funny was like when they were scared of the Santo Nino, and
That's the one.
the cultural nuances of that,
That,
like
that that's one of my favorite. That's one of
they
my
thought
favorite.
like the Santo
Definitely.
Nino was
Yes.
staring
Yes.
at them, and
Mm.
then they turned it around. So that was really like super Filipino. Like, growing up, Luis and Miguel in the Philippines, like,
Yeah. Yes.
you have all these statues of saints, and
Mm-hmm.
in the nighttime, you think they're staring at you. As a child, I had that feeling, so it
Yeah.
resonated
Yes.
with me. And I don't know how much more for young ones who have been raised here in the US. I think they will find our parents, grandparents really weird. So I like that part in the
Yep.
story, that there
Uh-huh,
is
uh-huh.
that. And so maybe the reviewers, the non-Filipino reviewers, will find that bland or silly. Why are Filipinos like that? Unless
Yeah.
you know the culture, the
Yes.
religiosity of us,
Definitely. Yeah.
they will find that like silly or maybe senseless or bland if they've been so,
Marivir,
yeah.
Marivir and Miguel, would you mind telling them the context of Easter Sunday? Because I know they showed the Catholicism of Filipinos,
Mm.
Right.
especially in California. Would you mind telling them the meaning of Easter Sunday
Oh yeah,
as
it's
Filipinos in our culture?
sure. You want to start that, Miguel, or I want to say it?
Yeah.
You want me to do
Yeah.
it first?
You can say it. Yeah. Easter Sunday. That's
Easter Sunday, they say it's like the movie was ill-timed, right? Because like it's summer and it's not really Lenten season has passed. But beyond what's really the calendar reality of life this year, for example, Easter Sunday is another Filipino culture where we gather after, like, it's a big deal during Good Friday and
yeah.
Black Saturday. Like, Catholics are kind of pensive, not celebratory. But on Easter, we are so anticipating, especially children.
Uh,
That's
Yeah.
why we get together on Easter. It's true. It's like Christmas. Like we get together,
Mm-hmm.
how we are into food. We're not just one
there you
single
go.
main cuisine.
Mi-
We always have a smorgasbord. That's why you see the budol fight was really
Yeah.
appetizing to the eyes and belly. So Easter Sunday is like, the resurrected Christ. That's really
Yes.
our hope, message of hope, that Christ resurrects from the dead. And so there's hope to whatever tragedy in life you're experiencing. So every year we celebrate that. I would remember again my grandma, like it's a big deal. Easter Sunday is a feast, but uh, Good Friday you don't eat. We only eat lugaw.
There you
That's
go.
Like, oh my God, here's the lugaw again, and I would want to eat
There you
something.
go.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's Easter.
Marivir,
Yeah,
Marivir and Miguel, di ba remember on Friday in the
yeah,
Philippines, we don't eat. There's no TV. In fact, the networks
yeah.
even put it off when we were growing up, di ba?
Yeah.
And then
No,
that's the
ano,
contrast
talaga.
on the Sunday where we eat a lot because it's a celebratory reason.
Celebratory.
So,
Yeah. No
um,
meat and
do you remember? Do you remember also that they mentioned? They always mention, and which was used at the ending. Of course, we shouldn't say spoilers. That can you talk about this term that they use? That baby Jesus can save you at a certain point.
And then
Yung
the
Santo
money came
Niño,
oh
out.
di ba
yes, yes,
nakakatawa?
yes, yes.
What
Yeah.
can you say about that, Miguel? Was that a good twist as a writer in the
Because
script?
they mentioned that 5 times, I think, in the
Yeah.
script that baby Jesus might save you at a certain point.
Which is really true yeah, in our lolas and lolos. They always say that, baby Jesus can save you.
But that's very to non-Filipinos, that's really weird. That's really
Yeah.
like
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
ridiculous.
Yeah. I think it's those people who does not know or
Mm.
experience the Philippine culture will never understand it.
Right, right.
You know. So, but it's good now that it's there, and then people probably will start to understand who what is Filipino.
Right. It's a mix
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
religion, faith, and grit.
Religion
Like, the
and
moms are so holding on to their faith, and they're very
Right.
disciplinarian. That's
yeah,
really typical Filipino mom,
very yeah.
and like
Oh,
very controlling as well.
Talking about talking about controlling.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it funny they were showing sibling rivalry and family squabbles? Would you
Oh
mind
yeah.
talking about that as well?
all
It's
the
Mm.
so
time.
natural in Filipino relationships, even here in America.
Yes,
Rivalry,
yes.
yes.
Especially the sibling rivalry of the moms and the titas, di ba?
Oh, oh,
Correct.
Nakakatawa. It's so funny. Would you mind talking about that? And I guess you can relate to
I
that
can
as well.
relate because, like, my mom and my auntie, oops, they're not so good. I'm saying that now, and it's like everyone's like, "Oh my God, what are they doing?" Like us, the children and the cousins are like, but we're cool. The cousins are always have this good, friendly, accepting relationship because
yeah.
we're the new generation, so more like no stress, no rivalry, just fun. So I can really relate. So
Mm-mm.
I really don't buy so much that the review was not so well well made, or we're not it wasn't as good.
I haven't read
I
the
would
review.
understand it in a very cultural sense, and I
Yeah,
accept
yeah.
Mr.
I
Sun.
think for me it's more. I really, as I said, I really enjoyed it. But then it's I don't know. You're in the film. You're more in the film, Louise. So I couldn't express it in your language.
what
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 I could
help us,
what
Louis?
I could say about that is
Uh-huh.
at certain points in our life, and especially in having all that problematic survival of the fittest 2 years of the pandemic,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we need something light-hearted movie like this, like things you watch on Netflix that's you can just zone out and watch and experience.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And remember during times in the Philippines, there were certain times that they would allow skin flicks
What is
because
that?
we want the people watching entertainment for the sake of entertainment.
Yeah.
Uh,
But all I can say with this is that just enjoy it as it is because it's also showing the culture. As you said,
mhm.
um, movies like My Greek Wedding, a lot of it are cultural things that we don't understand, and this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
showing them. But this could just be the start. It could just be the
Yeah.
um, 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 to make them taste it. I'm sure Jokoy is probably preparing to have a sitcom. This
Yes,
is
yes.
probably gonna be a sitcom, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am so proud that Jokoy, with of course with Spielberg and everyone who got
Uh,
involved with this, is probably gonna be become a sitcom or
I
become
might see
having
well on
bigger
TV.
no, no, no,
bigger
Luis.
projects.
Actually,
But you know,
there.
Marivir and Miguel,
Uh,
Yeah.
probably the next projects will be us
yeah, yeah,
because now it's giving us a chance to
yeah.
anyone but everyone could co-produce with us,
You can very well
maybe start
produce
our
it,
own
Phil.
production. And
Yeah,
diba Marivir and Miguel.
yeah.
Miguel, I think is in the. I think it'll be you. You're gonna be the next.
You are going to be the next to make a movie
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
I'm so excited.
or
And
mount
then
a
Marivir
theater.
and I will be there to support you.
Oh no. Yes. Actually, um, Ida del Mundo. You know Ida, the daughter of. I did a short film with her. You know. This
Uh-huh.
is the daughter of Clodoaldo del Mundo, the one who wrote Manila sa Kuko ng Liwanag.
Oh
Uh-huh.
wow!
So we have a project in which I initiated with her. It's called Mili Manila. This is will be a movie musical, movie musical based on our lives as actors in the 80s, Filipino
Wow.
actors in the 80s. So that's
Amazing.
something that. So that's the plan in which I've been talking with Ida del Mundo at the moment and Clodoaldo.
Is
Oh,
that something? Is that something you're gonna show at my film festival, International Film Festival in Manhattan?
oh yes, of course, yeah, yes, yes,
Are
yeah,
you starting it already,
definitely.
or are still in the
I'm
are you
dropping
shooting
hints. Is it
already?
finished already?
No, 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 no. Actually, they are still it's still in the baby stage, but
Ah,
yeah. I think this American guy who's very interested in uh, in making this happen. And
awesome.
he was what do you call it? Sa ano, the one who directs the camera.
DOP, director of photography.
Yes, he's so interested with the story. I was telling him about our story. Filipinos trying to make it on Broadway or ballet companies or less than
Oh,
that, and
about time.
yeah, so
Congratulations.
it's a great. I think a lot of great stories to tell, a lot of great stories to share.
Yes.
The fact that the Filipinos now are really becoming visible in in
Yeah.
the on Broadway or whatever, you know.
Marivir,
King of
do you mind
visibility. Yeah,
talking
that's
about?
what we
I
have to
think
sustain.
there is
Mm.
not only an Asian wave, but a Filipino wave. And
Yeah.
Miguel and I and you will be riding on it. Would you mind talking about that? That are we ready for the Filipino wave because of this Jokoy's Easter Sunday?
Well,
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
it's like it's long time coming. Like
Yay!
we have a lot of narratives to share.
Yes.
It's just like
Yes.
a matter of really sustaining. Budget is necessary. We need
Mm-hmm.
good budget. We need like
Yes.
not a very tight budget, but something that we can really play around the creativity on. So there's a lot of stories. You can even use the comedy
Yeah.
or a
Yeah.
drama like on there's a lot of materials on human trafficking, on how
Oh.
people
Oh.
survive,
Yeah. Yeah.
on how and your likes,
Yeah.
Miguel,
Yeah.
actor par excellence, how you
Uh,
survived coming to Broadway, and
Yeah.
Louis sustaining your film
yes.
festival. The
Uh huh. Uh
backstory
huh.
of that is also something that's worth sharing.
Yes. Definitely.
So
But
we have a lot of
I.
stories to tell, and I
Oh,
just want to support each other on that.
yeah.
Amen
Mariver,
to that.
Yeah, Miguel,
actually,
yes.
yeah. There was a planned sitcom for Easter Sunday, but I think they dropped it. That's
Miguel,
what I
can you
heard.
move a little into the center so your
Uh,
cabinet is not the
yeah.
center? There
Yeah.
you go.
I will have to move here. There.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I think they dropped the sitcom already.
Oh, they
Mm.
dropped.
They
So
did. Yeah.
that's only the movie coming out?
Yes. That's what
Oh,
I heard 2 days ago. Because
I
they
But
were already casting the mother.
oh,
It's what's her name? Kaibigan ko, nakalimutan ko. He's with
Tita Josie.
no, no, no. Si ano,
Lydia Gaston, no?
not lead, the other one.
The Teresa.
She's the director of
Tita Teresa.
National Shakespeare or something.
Oh, she is with the movie?
Yes, he
By
was hired. I
Marivir.
think. Huh?
Oh, I have to find that out. I will tell the
Oh
audience
yeah. See,
next
what's
time.
her name? My God.
Uh-huh.
Marivir,
Yes.
and you're the writer with the three of us. If you were to if you were to write something about our lives, the things that we're experiencing within our community, just for like a minute or two, what would be your pitch? What would be a storyline that you would include Marivir, Miguel, and Luis Pedron in it? Just for fun.
You
What would
are
be the
putting me
topic?
on the spot. If I were to write about us, the three of
And it has
us,
to be the three of us in it.
our common denominator is we are all in the media communications and we are all quite artistic. We couldn't be put in a box. We are very creative people. So, and even
Mhm.
in our way to survive is being done in a very creative way.
Yeah.
So I would like to like one day write a story about the three of us coming together, having coffee, and like me running from an event and you coming in from your film shooting, Luis, and Miguel comes from his directing stint. And then we sit down and have coffee and talk about, oh, what happened to you? Kumustahan? And then I roll back to our lives, how we began in the Big Apple. So something like that.
Yeah. 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 That's
Yeah. So
beautiful.
see, like it's all like only in the coffee shop. Maybe we will shoot at Cafe Torta
Yeah.
or
Marivir,
Cabisera, a Filipino business
Yeah.
place. So we can do some very creative, not really high budget because we don't have much budget
Indie film.
unless we get a big advertiser. So we will do it in a like really really like a la we just use our cell phone and all that. We can create movie and put music just like this. I'm doing my vlog at home. So, nothing's impossible. Creativity is like water, it will find its way. Thank you
Yes,
for
yes,
asking
Done.
me, please. You just fired me up.
Marivir, all I can say is
Yes.
done. We're gonna do that.
yeah.
Oh my God. And
So,
that's your very best production. That's your special production.
your wish, manifesting it, your wish is my command.
OMG. And you
Yeah.
know what, Miguel? You have a lot of story to tell too as a Broadway star and how you
No, not a
started.
star.
And then you went to Miss Saigon and all the other Broadway musicals that are big time. And you're giving it back. You're a teacher. So
Yeah.
I don't mind being your student.
Ah,
This is now a mutual admiration society, I think.
yes, yes, yes.
Miguel, Miguel,
Yeah.
I hope
Mm.
you don't mind me saying, we're gonna go around. I hope you don't mind me saying this, Marivir. If
No,
you
go
were
ahead.
to cast Luis Pedron and Marivir Montebon,
Oh
which
no.
characters would you cast us in Easter Sunday?
Marivi,
Who would Marivir be Easter Sunday?
Oh God.
um,
Be nice.
actually, if the mother is, you know, what are the characters there?
The mother of Jokoy.
I think you're closest to the mother of Jokoy or the sister of the mother.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God. I'm that old.
Kaya nga. Yes,
So it's
yes.
like I'm a young mom. I got
A young mom.
Jokoy
Yeah.
very early.
I think that's what they did with Lydia, a young mom.
Yeah, yeah, right. Because she looked so young for Jokoy, right? For
Yeah.
Jokoy's mom.
Mm-mm. Mm. She looks beautiful though. She's stunning.
Yeah, she's
But I think
lovely.
she looks so when they were like together. I said, "Oh, she's too young. She's way too young."
Oh, is that the reason? Like a casting question for you?
Yeah, I think, and even Tia Carrer, uh, Tia Carrer was just right. I just said that it was not well balanced,
Oh,
character
it was
wise.
too
Yeah.
comical, right? Oh, I would have to quote. I would quote Jerry Sibal, who's also a stage director,
Mm-hmm.
and I asked him his points of view about the show or movie, and he said it was chaotically entertaining. That's, it was too chaotic, he said.
for
But
for
I
me,
like the pace. I like
we
the pace.
need something like that. Like when you're watching Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
you just let it be. That's why I don't read reviews right before watching. I just
Oh,
experience it. And it is what
Right,
it
you're
is
not
because
influenced.
remember the effort of this has been long been awaited
yeah,
Right.
by our community. So let's
yeah,
just celebrate it
exactly. Yeah,
and and
yeah.
and promote it. Oh, by the way, how what are you gonna
Yeah,
cast me, Miguel?
Ah,
you will
you,
be
you
Santo Niño.
you can Santo
I'll be
Niño.
the Santo Niño.
You will move.
Yeah. What
My
I
eyes
said.
will move like this.
Yeah, you could be probably
The
the,
brother.
the brother of Jokoy, or the brother of
Rodney, Rodnito?
Eugene, the Eugene guy.
Oh,
Mm.
believe it or not, Marivir, I was gonna cast Miguel as Eugene and
Oh,
you as the cop.
The cop. That's a good.
Because Marivir is sweet, but I'm sure she can do the
And
feisty
tough. Yeah.
monologue.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
oh my.
I
The
can challenge you to do that, Marivir.
Yeah. Yeah.
the police.
The ex-girlfriend, the
But
cop,
yeah, with
and
Tiffany
Yeah.
Haddish.
Eugene as the fun, Miguel as the fun cousin.
Yeah.
Diba?
Now I
You know.
become a police. That's funny. I don't. I will not pass because I'm high. My height is so limited.
Mm-mm-mm.
Pero I can challenge you to do that.
Well, okay. We'll see. Are you guys? It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny.
My what do you call is looking going back to the film.
Yeah.
I like it when probably Jerry Sivils is chaotically entertaining, but it was
Mm.
to the chaos is to organize that. I didn't really see the
Organized chaos.
yeah, yeah. Um, if you're going to watch the Greek wedding,
Uh-huh.
It's fast and it's moment by moment it's funny. You
It's
know.
interesting too. I like it unfolds
Yeah,
in a very
yeah, yeah.
interesting way.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. That's but the I think well they could have done better
Mm-hmm.
for this film. Yeah, because the material is really great. You
Mm-hmm.
know.
Marivir, what I
Yes.
would add is culturally, in a
Mm.
lot of Korean movies and Filipino movies, I will let them literally cook. While some
Literally
of the
what?
scenes are unfolding, I will
Yeah.
let them do a lot of the cooking, like really cooking.
The empanada?
I miss that everything from whatever
Do a
they're
focus
shooting,
shot
not
on the,
necessarily just the empanada. I think
yeah,
I would use something else instead of empanada because to emphasize the
that's very
empanada,
Spanish.
I would probably emphasize more pancit or
Mm-hmm.
something like even pinakbet or kare-kare instead of saying because they use empanada a lot. But mind you, I love empanada. I'm going to empanada mama later. Sorry.
Yeah, Tita Teresa's empanada, and what was Jokoy's mom's specialty? Was it
Um,
pancit? I don't remember. Or
they,
there was
they
a
they
lot.
said that she stole the recipe from her. But
How about
I would let them cook a little bit more, like literally cook, because that's
yeah,
part of our culture.
yeah, yeah.
Being
That's
in
right.
the kitchen and literally cooking, because they show them a little bit of doing prep work, because
Yes,
that's
How about
sexy also.
would
it
Watch
would have been
showing
really more,
a lot of cooking.
really
Right?
into the culture of it, the
yeah,
culinary art aspect. It would have
yeah.
been fun.
But
Like,
It's
even if they
yeah,
just did the lumpia.
yeah. The
oh,
empanada
yun, di
is
ba? Preparing lumpia lang eh. But
oh.
Miguel, I was so excited. They showed karaoke. That's part
I
of
know.
a
Yes,
party.
yes. Definitely. That's definitely.
You know that karaoke thing, I was expecting that there will be line dancing afterwards.
Ayun nga
Yeah,
pala, no, line
but you know what,
dancing.
It was cut
Marivir?
short. They were hostage at home. That was
Yes,
so,
that's right. Yeah.
that is a very weird twist, that the bad guy was at home and getting
And
the
then they will
money.
do into a line dancing, and
Jesus Christ,
that
what
could be
happened?
funny. That could be funny.
Uh-huh. And they did that. Anyway, I enjoyed it. I mean, overall, I wouldn't buy into the reviews that it was bland. Never, never. It was
Yeah,
funny, and I could think of
Yeah.
so many cultural, um, gifts to the audience from
yeah,
us,
yeah.
from
But
our end.
it could have been probably, I know, just an idea. You know, every time I watch Bollywood movies, they always
Uh-huh.
put song and dance.
Yeah, no,
They could
yeah.
have put more music to it, to
Dapat
because
si
that's
Ivan
what we are,
Noblisada would, and
Filipinos.
and the guy would have danced the Paru G.
Exactly.
Para G would have been fun, right? Social media. By the way,
Yeah.
if we were just to challenge the three of us, since we've done events, we've done marketing, we've done social media and stuff. If we were the agency promoting this, or as Filipinos, we like promoting, diba?
Mm.
How
Mm-hmm.
would we promote this so people can still watch? Because they should watch. Because remember in films, it needs to succeed this first week, or else it will
Right.
be taken out of the movie houses next week.
Right now,
So,
it's
what
like
are
a
the
million.
words? What are the keywords? How we're gonna promote this to fellow Americans or Filipino Americans or anyone but everyone to watch it? What would we do?
I would tell my friends to watch it because
Yeah, yeah.
our
Me too.
culture is in the forefront.
Hmm, hmm.
Our
Filipino
common
wave.
our Filipino way, our common behavior, our common mindsets
Yeah,
are there on the
yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah.
So
That's
you
right.
will appreciate it.
What is the lack in the movie? I put on the side. You know.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So that's that. But then all the best to you, Jokoy, and thank you for and Steven Spielberg for
I
doing this.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I
a good
would
Joko is so proud of you, Joko.
I would talk about the reunion because it's fun to see Lou Diamond Phillips. Believe it or not, I screamed and hollered when I saw Lou Diamond Phillips on screen
Lou was
as
so
part
good
of
for
the
the.
Filipino.
Mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm.
know, him and Tia Carrere have always said, "Oh, they're Filipinos."
Mm-hmm.
So finally, when there was a Filipino film, they were part of it. So
Yes,
I
yes.
like to also showcase that, us who were here in America already in the 90s, that, hey, finally they're in a Jokoy movie, diba? And then Jokoy, I'm also proud of Jokoy. And of course, we wouldn't even be talking about this if not for the mom of Jokoy, who is
Right.
always the topic
Mm-mm.
of his
I
comedy,
think the
diba?
mom
Tita
was the
Josie
spirit here.
Harrison, how I'd wish you were the mom who played Jokoy's mom in the film, but otherwise, hats off to you.
Yeah.
And of course, I'd like to talk about, wow, this is a Hollywood film. This is a Steven Spielberg film. Thank you
Mm-hmm.
to Steven Spielberg as well. And hopefully, you would produce Marivir's, Miguel's,
My
and
God.
Luis Pedron's film when we start
Yeah,
producing
yeah.
as well.
OMG. Well, it's still on the
Diba?
theater, so keep watching.
Yes, yes.
Keep watching. And so
Yes,
for the
yeah,
two of
it's
you, Miguel
important to
and
watch it this
Luis,
week.
yeah, please,
It has
please.
to be this week, not
Was
next
there
week, but this week. You still
was
have
there
the
any
chance this week,
review came out?
or else, because if it's not a hit, they won't extend it next week. So you
Ah,
have to
that's
watch it this week, the next few days.
Luis, question. What I've read is it's earning a half a million. That's not a good showing, right?
Nope.
No.
Uh-huh. So we need to watch again.
Yes, and a lot of Filipinos are still planning to watch this week. So please, 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 please
I
watch.
see.
Not
Okay.
only because not only because it's Filipino, but because, as fellow Asians, when we were watching Crazy Rich Asian, a lot of the Asians
Oh
watched
yeah,
it,
I
right?
think
And that's the way that
Oh,
it went. And then let's be proud that it did not go directly to Netflix. It went to the theaters first. So we
right.
should be proud about that in watching movie house. And Marivir and Miguel,
Yeah.
yes.
the America's open already. It's time to go back to the movie houses.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
I've
I
been
know.
watching
Yes,
movies here,
yeah.
Luis, in Forest Hills.
Oh yeah, amen to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been
But
watching a
tell
lot of
me,
Netflix lately.
but I like Netflix too because it's more
Yeah.
relaxing to be at home.
And
Yes.
can I do my commercial for the film festival already?
Go ahead, you
Yeah.
can. Like we have already
Uh,
exhausted, I think, our conversation on the movie.
Oh
So
yeah.
tell me what's going on with your lives. What are your projects? Go ahead,
so
Okay,
Luis.
let me
Luis.
pass it to Miguel first before me.
Miguel, Miguel.
Ah,
Okay,
yeah.
Miguel,
Okay.
tell us what you're doing.
Yeah. Actually, we I'm starting with rehearsing
Rehearsing.
with this a Filipino review called Olala Filipinas.
Oh, ooh la la, what's that?
Olala Filipinas is a musical review. Uh, I'm getting materials from our lives, the lives of the Filipinos in the 50s in the
Oh,
Philippines, 50s, 60s, 70s, and then cut to our lives here in the United States. So it will be at Symphony Space, Peter Norton Theaters at Symphony Space on
Wow.
94th and 90, 95th and Broadway.
oh.
So that will be
So
September 23 uh,
that's
at
close.
7:30 p.m. And in October, I'll be performing with Sweet Samaniego Buchanan, one of our
Wow.
finest vocalists in the Philippines. I mean, classically trained singer, wonderful. So that's October 21st at Client Hall. Yeah,
Wow.
Oh,
What is
yeah.
this? I've seen this from your Facebook. There's this Harvard Square Philippine American Alliance event,
Uh, I don't know
October
what
9.
is that. Cambridge, Massachusetts. Okay. Yeah, that's actually I was invited to do that. Actually,
Will you
that's in
perform here?
Cambridge. Yeah, I don't know yet. Actually, they're trying to contact me about that, so I will see first because I've been so busy, fully booked till October.
My God, I know you are, and so happy that you're here talking with us. And so
Yes.
look at you here singing at the Hamptons. You're a
Yeah.
singer. This is one of your joyful moments, I guess.
Yeah, that's Nelia's birthday, Nelia Ferrette's birthday.
Right,
Yeah,
right. So,
but I'm still, China just contacted me again today,
Uh-huh.
So didn't know yet when I can go back there because I have a big project there, developing the musical theater program of China.
Oh
So
gosh.
uh,
Uh-huh.
but now I'm set to go to the back to the Philippines, starting my
When is it?
projects January, in which I
Oh,
might
okay.
oh yeah, that's Sikihor thing, you know. So
Uh-huh.
I told you we are developing. I'm starting the library in the park for the youth
Yeah.
and the Center for the Arts in Mindanao. So these are the two big projects. Aside from
You are an
bringing the
amazing alumnus of Siliman. You give back to the
I thank
motherland
you. Yeah, and of course I would like to thank the Gawad Alam ng Lahi for for
for
the
your award.
award. That's a very important award for me. You know. Yeah.
Congratulations on
Thank
that.
you. Yeah.
Thank you.
And
And
coming up, I will be with you. I will be with you, Luis, in the TOFA,
then,
September
oh,
16. Ako.
yeah.
Sige na
So
lang.
Luis, what's
Accept na
up
lang
with
natin.
the
So yeah, we'll be
I
helping
understand.
out in the different events. Of course, TOFA, I was an awardee last year. Praise God, di ba? And then last year, my dream came true. I won the Best Supporting Actor at the Long Island International Film Festival as an
Congrats.
actor. And then I've been traveling lately. I mean, praise God, the world opened up already. So
Mm.
I traveled with Yoli, and of course, I went to a film festival in Portugal called Fest. So I
Uh-huh.
learned a lot, I networked a lot. And so this year at the International Film Festival natin, we will have a European night on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
On
Fabulous.
Thursday, our awards night always happens at the consulate, Philippine consulate for awards night. And
Right.
Saturday, Sunday will be Asian films at the International Film Festival natin. And of course, hopefully Maribir will allow me to promote again when you have all the
Right.
details and venues
Of
that
course.
I will be
Definitely.
promoting.
Yes, yes.
And of course, you
Yeah.
can look me up at Luis Pedron on Facebook and of course on Instagram because the next few days I will be announcing all the different venues, participants, seminars, and whatnot that will be happening in October at the International Film Festival Manhattan. Marivir, thank you very much for being a supporter. And
Congratulations.
Miguel, also, I learned
Yes,
a lot
yes.
from you when I became one of your students. And Miguel made me perform Bucci kick with a very
Oh,
big
that's
lantern on my head
oh my
years and years
God.
ago. Hopefully, we
Uh,
can
I
reprise that.
think for
Oh,
the
And
first
Miguel.
Maribir has
for
supported me throughout the years. You're a
Yeah.
blessing to all of us. Thank you very much
thank
for
you,
You.
thank
You
your
you.
know,
support.
Miguel.
And I'll bug you again this October for the film festival.
Yes,
Yes, I
yes,
will.
yes.
I will have you again on that. But Miguel, I would like to give a feedback about you as a director.
Yeah.
The people, the cast that you have taken under your wings, they love you because you are not a controlling director. You are
Yeah.
somebody who allows them to be natural, to
Yes.
interpret according to their own artistry. So I
Yes.
really love hearing that from the artists that you have handled.
Thank you,
So
Marivir.
keep
Thank
it
you so
up.
much.
I'm
Yeah.
proud of you.
Thank
I
you.
look forward to us seeing some really good projects that
Yes.
are
Yes.
inclusive and representative of who we are as a race, as a Filipino
Yes.
race.
Yes.
Yes, the
Yeah,
Yes.
Filipino wave is on, Marivir.
it
Yes.
is.
Yes.
Keep it on.
Yes. Yes.
Sustain
I
it.
believe that. Luis, looking forward to your IMFF.
Yay!
Okay.
Yay.
So I think
Oh,
I have time. I have more time this year. October will be. I'll reserve those nights. I miss your festival. So
Thank you.
yeah,
thank you so much,
Marivir. I'll
Miguel.
see you. Marivir, lastly,
Yes.
please reconnect me to your friend, the one
Yes,
from
I will.
Cebu,
I
the
will.
Dumanog. Okay, so I'll put
Right,
that
right.
in my
That's going to
itinerary.
be in the pipeline already.
Yes, thank
Right.
you.
Everything
Yes,
in
thank you.
in
This
a
is
proper
great.
order according to the universe.
Yes.
Right?
Invite
So
us again, Marivir. Invite us again.
I will, I
Thank
will.
you. Everyone
I love
watch
talking to
Easter
you.
Sunday, please.
See, we can
Jokoy
talk
Easter
on and
Sunday
on.
in the movie
Yes,
houses.
watch Joko's
Yeah,
Easter Sunday.
everybody, you have to watch Easter Sunday and
Yes.
enjoy life and watch the movies about us. It's about time.
I will watch it
Mwah!
again. I will watch it again.
Watch it
Hi,
again.
Jokoy. Hi, Peter Josie Harrison. Bye
I will
Okay.
bye.
have I will
Thank you
bring
so
four
much.
dates at a time.
Thank you,
Correct.
Marivir. Thank you,
Thank you.
Miguel.
Thanks,
Okay.
Miguel. Thanks,
Okay.
Luis. And
Bye bye.
hope to see you again
Have a
soon.
wonderful day. I'll see you around. Okay.
Praise
Bye
God,
bye.
bye!
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Mabuhay!
Bye bye.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
There you go. That was a very fun conversation with Miguel Braganza and Luis Pedron a while ago. Thank you so much, my dear friends, for sharing your time with me. I was so pumped with that conversation. That was funny. And it had a lot of insights. And so, well, as a in review, the Easter Sunday movie, according to Miguel, could have been better in terms of story and in terms of script because it was truly, truly like an organized chaos. And perhaps our narrative would have been better as Filipinos. But in terms of cultural nuances, the three of us have agreed that we have presented to the world how we are as a people. So it's fun. You just need to be sensitive to the Philippine culture to be able to understand its humor, its religiosity, its faithfulness, and the grit of women, especially the moms. Because I think Jokoy had a lot of inspiration and he was molded by the influence of his mother. So this was the subtext of this story. So of this movie. So just enjoy. We will not expound it, and you will be able to interpret the movie according to your own background experience. So that's it for now. I hope you had a great time, and I surely did. So stay tuned for another episode in the upcoming days. So thank you so much for watching, and take care, everyone.